And welcome back. In this video, I want to show you how to research hard to find items. I specifically set this up because I have no idea what this item is. And so what I've done, I'm using Garage Sale for the Mac. This part doesn't really matter, but if you are on a Mac, this is one of the best eBay listing tools instead of going through the web-based listing tool on eBay's website. So here I have this item, and I have multiple pictures to show potential customers what it looks like from every angle. And then I typed up here in the description area all of the barcodes and numbers that I could find on the listing. So you're going to just copy all of that, and then I'll take you to Safari, which is where I do all of my web browsing. Now I'll show you, I have this setups. I do all of my research in Safari. I do all my other web browsing in general in Firefox. But the reason being is you can create these little buttons. You can do this in Firefox. It's just easier in Safari. You can create these buttons in the bookmark area, and I'll hold the button down so you can see. So here you have eBay, HBS. Those are all of my listings. Then I have the general Google search tab. I have KSL, which is a local place that I list if it's something that I don't want to list on eBay. Then I have swagbucks.com. I don't use that all that often, but it does give you points, and then you can turn it in for Amazon gift cards. So that's cool. Active listings on eBay. All of my active listings. Sometimes I'll research an item and discover that I already have it listed on eBay, and so that's just where I update. And then if I'm going to do other research, I have eBay Pulse, which shows you what is the hot items on eBay at that time. So you just click that. I already have them all open, but I just want to show you it opens up all the windows. And so here we have, this is actually my page, and so if I searched in here, it would only look for items for sale from me, and we don't want to do that. So you click on the eBay logo. Now, if you're watching this for the first time or my videos, I don't have the capability to zoom anymore. That's a new feature they removed from my new version of QuickTime. So it would work best if you put this in full screen mode. So we copied the text over from this listing that I created. And I'm going to paste it here. And so I'm not expecting anything to come up, but it's worth searching. Sometimes it gives you suggestions here. So it found 36 items with that number and 29 items with that number. So I'll go ahead and click on that, see if it pulls anything up that... So if you saw what that was, it basically said, hey, we didn't find exactly what you looked for, but we found this chunk of what you looked for. And it posted it. So it's not there. We'll go back to the main one. So what I do is I narrow it down. So I go ahead and cut that out and hit return. Okay, nothing came up. So then I paste the rest, and then I'll do an Apple X, which is cut, and then I'll search just, and so this way you're going through isolating all of the different codes or serial numbers or parts of your description, because I don't know what this item is. Okay, it's clearly not on eBay. Then you can go over to Google, and we'll do the same thing. So apparently it's somebody who invented, oh, that's loud. Someone who invented Robert Moog's 78th birthday. Happy birthday. All right, so we'll paste that in. Nothing comes up again. We'll go ahead and do this here. Okay. And so what I do here is, unless it's obvious, if a search result comes up, as you can see, I researched this before. This looks like a bunch of garble. It doesn't help me at all. Garbled information. So what I'll do next is I'll do an everything search first, then I go to images. Now, sometimes, and I have it on restricted image search, just to you get a lot of when you on Google image results. Okay, so here we go. We just go through the process again. So paste the serial number. Okay, nothing. You can also try shopping. Okay, nothing came up on any of those. So we paste it, and then we drag and cut that out. Now we search for that. Nothing in shopping, nothing in images, and nothing in everything. So we'll go to the last chunk here. Okay, and doesn't look like anything helpful, and there's I'm not going to go through 1.5 million search results. So then you go to images. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything even remotely close to what we're looking for. Sometimes there might be a part that's similar, and then I'll click on that image. It'll take me to the website, and then I can find it. And then we'll go to shopping. Okay, so we didn't find anything. Now, if you'll notice on this item, it actually has a barcode, and so I want to point this out to you. There's the part number, and a lot of times they'll put the part number, and then in barcode form, they'll put the part number in barcode form. So using my barcode scanner, here we go. All right, so that's the number on the sticker, or the part number. Now I'll use my barcode scanner, and I want to show you. Here we go. Okay, now if you look and see, it is exactly the same except it removed the spaces. And so sometimes if you're just going by the barcode, you might not realize that it took out the spaces, and then it will come up with 0 results. But we've searched it both ways already, and we didn't get any results at all. Now, if you do that kind of research and you don't get any results, but you have a part that's very unique, it is worth the listing fee of, my listing fees are 5 cents per listing, the way I have it set up. And so it's worth it to just throw it up there with a high price. First of all, because nobody else has it, at least described the way you do. And if they have this part and they don't know what to call it, a potential customer, they'll go buy the part numbers that are on the item. And because it's such a specialty part, it probably does cost a lot. These types of, any type of thing with a lot of parts, and it looks very specific, very unique. I mean, you can't just go around and buy any replacement part. This is a very specific part for a very specific machine, which tells me that it's worth a lot of money. So instead of just throwing it away, I'm willing to spend 5 cents a month for a year to potentially cash in some good cash. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up my pull up the garage sale. Okay, so I have all of the information that I have on this. I don't know what to call it other than the part numbers, but that's likely what the person would use to describe it if they were searching. So I'm going to go under, this is obviously a business and industrial, and so we'll go there, and then we'll say maybe material handling and other. Okay. So we got as specific as we can on the title and description. And this is new, but it's a bit dusty, so we'll describe it that way. Brand new, a bit dusty. Okay. Now, price. This is where best offer comes in handy. And I just recently sold a part that I had no idea what it was. I knew the brand. I had the part number. It was a Canon Imager unit. And it had a part number, but no one else was selling it, and I couldn't find any information on it. So I asked $700. It was $6.95 or best offer. And whoever bought it, they paid the full asking price. They didn't even waste time. So it could very well be that it was underpriced, but it was also the only one out there. So I kind of set the bar for what the price should be. So this part's smaller, and I'm gonna guess that it's not more than $300. So I'm gonna set it at $299, and then I'm gonna set best offer. Now you can also, because there's only one item, you can also set shipping, and so I'm going to set shipping at $10. Now here's what's nice about shipping. I want to tell you about shipping, free shipping versus setting a shipping price. If you're the only one selling an item and you only have one of them, it's worth it to charge shipping, because if for whatever reason they're going to return it, then you can say, hey, I'll let you return it, but I'm not giving you your shipping back. That way you're not out anything. But if you have a lot of an item and you're the only one selling, it is worth, depending what it is, obviously, but it is worth incorporating the cost of shipping into the asking price and then leaving it as free shipping. That way people don't ask for a discount if they buy multiples, and that way you're actually making more money per sale. It's also worth it to offer free shipping if you're competing with someone who is selling the exact same item. If you come in just a penny or two under and it's free shipping, I mean, you could even be the exact same price, but people just see the free shipping and it's more appealing to them. That's what I've noticed, but you can do whatever you want. The other benefit is it boosts your likelihood of receiving a top-rated seller status, which pays for itself because people are more willing to buy from a top-rated seller, and and you get a discount from eBay for being a top-rated seller. So overall, it's worth it. But I'll get back to the main topic here. So I use this here to specify where the item is. I just have these in bins. So bin 18C will have this $300 part in it. And if you noticed, I did select, my brother's trying to iChat with me. I did select best offer. And then we'll go ahead and start the auction and put this fishing hook in the water, so to speak, and just wait for a bite. Anyway, I hope that helped you research difficult and hard to find items, so that you know how to list them. But if it is a rare item, it looks important, somebody will probably look for it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos across the whole spectrum of selling online. Have a good day.